shall there shall not one of them perish, for I will require them from among thy number, right? Be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance. Right? There's gonna be families, there's gonna be communities without food at all, no water at all. Well, we got plenty of water, plenty of jugs, you know, and a way to get more water. You know? It says the heathen shall envy thee. They envy us because we are the people. Right? That the blessings are for us, that we got the birthright. It says, but they shall be able to do nothing against thee. They can't lay anything to the charge of his elect. It says, saith the Lord, my hand shall cover thee, so that thy children shall not see hell. Right? And that's not talking about a spiritual place where you burn up. Right? It's talking about the grave. Right? Or affliction. You know? It says, be joyful, O thou mother, with thy children, for I will deliver thee, saith the Lord. Right? It says, remember thy children that sleep, for I shall bring them out of the sides of the earth, and show mercy unto them, for I am merciful, saith the Lord Almighty. Right? If you die in this trip, you won't have nothing to worry about. Like it says, you'll be at peace. You know? I'm gonna get that scripture
Get just one quick scripture.
Okay.
This is 2 Chronicles chapter 20, verse 9. Salah. If when evil cometh upon us, as the sword, judgment, or pestilence, or famine, we stand before this house and in thy presence, for thy name is in this house, and cry unto thee in our afflictions, then thou wilt hear and help. So we ain't got anything to worry about when there's diseases out here that's killing millions, right? When there's no food in the stores, right? Or even when the sword is coming after us, we don't have to worry about that, because we're going to be saved out of those troubles.
This is Revelation 7, verse 17. Or yeah, it says, for the Lamb, which is talking about YAHAWASHI, which is in the midst of the throne, shall feed them, right? Which is with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, right? Which is these scriptures, and shall lead them unto living fountains of waters, right? Which is this truth. And Yahawah by Hashem YAHAWASHI shall wipe away all tears from their eyes. Right?
And you know, you sit back and think about it, like, I don't see what these people are going to do. I ain't talking about the heathen, I'm talking about our people. Like, what are they going to do? Like, they've scoffed and scorned us, right? Well, I mean...
Yeah, this is what they're going to do. Where it says, Lord, Lord, never knew thee. That's what they're going to do, right? Let me get this real quick. This is Ephesians 1. I'm gonna start at the top. It says, Paul, an apostle of YAHAWASHI HaMashiach, by the will of Yahawah, right? So it's by the will of the Heavenly Father, right? To the saints which are at Ephesus, and to the faithful in HaMashiach YAHAWASHI, grace be to you and peace from Yahawah our Father and from the Lord YAHAWASHI HaMashiach. And you got to get out that spirit where you think, when you hear about Israel, you're thinking about that land, right, in the Middle East, right, the Holy Land, right? Israel was scattered throughout, was scattered in the Roman Empire, right? All in Italy, all in Spain, you know, in Africa, you know, that we were scattered abroad. We was everywhere, you know, whereas the sand of the sea, you know. So when you hear about the Israelites, don't just think about the land of Israel. You gotta think about now, really, you gotta think about the four corners of the earth. Israel is everywhere, right? It says, grace be to you and peace from Yahawah our Father and from the Lord Yahawashi HaMashiach. Blessed be the power and Father of our Lord Yahawashi HaMashiach, who have blessed us with all spiritual blessings and heavenly places in Yahawashi. That's what we have right now, right? We have these spiritual blessings, which is this truth, right? This understanding. According as he hath chosen us in him before the foundation of the world, that we should be holy and without blame before him in love, having predestinated us unto the adoption of children by Yahawashi HaMashiach to himself according to the good pleasure of his will, to the praise of the glory of his grace, wherewith he hath made us accepted in the beloved, right? Because we went through this truth, and having a little time in this truth, well, we didn't get offended by different things that were in the scriptures. You know, we took it for face value, you know. And if we heard something that didn't go with our spirit, guess what? We have to conform to the righteousness of the Heavenly Father and his Son, right? We're not going off our own understanding. If we was going off our own understanding, we'd be in the world. It says, in whom we have redemption through his blood, the forgiveness of sins, according to the riches of his grace, wherein he hath abounded toward us in all wisdom and prudence, having made known unto us the mystery of his will, according to his good pleasure, which he hath proposed in himself. Actually, I gotta go back up this one. This is heavy. It says, having made known unto us the mystery of his will. Can you get Amos? You know what I want. According to his good pleasure, which he hath proposed in himself, that in the dispensation of the fullness of times he might gather together in one all things in Yahawashi, both which are in heaven and which are on earth, even in him. Right? In whom also we have obtained